I'm one of the people who got brought up to the judicial committee.
Tens of times.
I'm I think third place or something.
The most.
You know, you get sued, you deal with it. It's not something very special. I think there's maybe one student at the whole school who has never been sued, and maybe a couple more that were sued but never found guilty for anything.
Most of the staff has never been brought up simply because they never really
Did anything wrong
that anyone wanted to bring them up.
They are perfect.
No, but they were all brought up at least a time or two, and they have been brought up. We had a staff member that repeatedly did things wrong, yelled at children, acted in a way that the kids felt was patronizing. Yeah.
Even Kelly has been sued several times.
No. He's been sued. He's been found guilty 30 times. I've been found guilty 3 times.
Only 30? Basically, anything that anyone feels is wrong, they can sue about. They might not necessarily win if there's not a law against it.
What are typical things that people are sued for?
Not getting up on time. We have a law that if one sits down, nobody else is allowed to take their seat for 10 minutes. People often refuse to get up when the person comes back and goes, "Hey, I only left 5 minutes ago, this is my seat." It's very common. And, I don't know, little things. You know, she called me a name. He took my turn on the computer. Little...
And every now and then there's something that someone did that was just outright wrong, like played with a knife, built a dangerous structure. It was a very big issue that hasn't really, well, okay, it's been resolved, but people still talk about it. All kinds of things.
He has 15 suits that I sued him.
Yeah, he used to sue me a lot.
Hitting me, dipping garbage in my food, bugging me, calling me names.
It wasn't garbage. You deserved it.
I haven't been brought up that many times, except for little things, like roughhousing inside, stuff like that, so I can't give you an example that I've been brought up for that, but there have been cases where I have, I had a box with a chess set in it, and someone misused the box and caused it to break, and and he said he didn't want to fix the box, and maybe I could have sat with him for 15 or 20 minutes and persuaded him that he should fix the box, but I didn't feel like I should have to, It's my time, it's my box. I didn't feel like I should have to suffer because of something someone else did, so I told him, if you don't fix the box, I'm going to write a complaint, and that got him to fix the box.
We don't consider it a very big deal to sue, most of us. It's a part of the culture of the school. If there's a problem that needs to be solved by suing someone, then you solve the problem. You don't just shy away. There are kids that have a hard time with that have a hard time with this idea of suing someone, writing down what they did, and then sometimes having to come and say, like, he did this and that to me, and, sometimes people just don't want to confront each other like that, and they just don't sue.
There are some of the newer kids that joined closer to the end of the last school year that don't feel comfortable suing staff members or confronting staff members at all, but the others feel free. Staff member did something wrong, I'm going to sue her like I sue anybody else.
But suing is a common thing. It's not considered anything special.
What are usual consequences that you get?
Well, because cleaning at the end of the day is something everybody has to do, and every day.
Every day.
A very, very common punishment that people get for all kinds of things is to do someone else's cleaning duty for them. And then a lot of times there's, get him a piece of candy, get him a roll, just nice things to compensate for what you did.
If a certain kid keeps violating the computer room, the rules, then he'll sometimes be told you can't go into the computer room for 2 days. And at the same time, if there's a problem between 2 students, and one is always picking on the other or hitting the other or hassling him in some sort of way, he'll not be allowed near that person for a certain amount of time. For bigger things, there's often to serve on the judicial committee for an extra week or day, or we have we sometimes give people a punishment that they have to sit in the room with the committee and call people for the committee. Like, go run around the school finding people, things like that.
Everyone knows that the Judicial Committee is serious. The Judicial Committee makes decisions about people who do things against the law. Someone breaks the law, they know the Judicial Committee will get them for it. They can't just go and do whatever they want. And because of that, we feel it's completely necessary. It's not something we could do without.